fresh battery, sorted. So if you're joining to my channel, thank you so very much. I do appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, then hi, my name's Rosie. I generally upload videos a couple of times a week, lifestyle vlogs, hauls, that kind of stuff. If you haven't already, I would love if you could give the video a thumbs up. I know it's a little bit premature, but it just helps me understand what videos you guys prefer. And also I would love if you would subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'm also over on Instagram if you'd like to check out my Instagram, that would be amazing. So today the video is, the new fridge came this morning. The old fridge is, yeah, it's like literally it's on its way out. So the plan of action is to, I'm just going to show you this because, and then you see what I mean, right? This is the new larger fridge. Ta-da! You can't really see, it's up so close to us. It's stood all day, so it should be settled. The gases and stuff like that should be fine now. I think it's 4 hours and over. I've been to the skip this morning. I have been to pick lunch up. I've been just busy. So I haven't got done what I wanted to get done today, if that makes sense. There was just so much I was wanting to do. So I don't know if I want to get this video finished today, but my plan is to move everything from this fridge freezer, focus, get off my finger, from this fridge freezer here, which, do you know, I can't wait, I'm so excited because this will be the last time you will see this as a backdrop in any of my hauls. Yes, I am in the same attire as usual, my favourite green t-shirt and my favourite grey joggers, because I'm cleaning, surprise surprise. Fridge is now sorted. Well, it's not, because I've started to kind of like sort it out. But yeah, the plan is I've got all these boxes, containers that I bought from Ian and stuff, and I'm just going to take everything out of boxes and pop it into containers, if that makes sense. This is actually really not gonna zoom. This is actually really rubbish, isn't it? Right, so I'm just going to show you the mess. This is everything out of that other fridge. Hi. As you can see, there's more behind us. So it's quite, yeah. There's a lot to do and it's, oh look. There's a lot to do and it's getting late. I've just put tea on. I need to find some fries, I think, because the kids are just having chicken burgers and fries, and obviously I forgot to pick up the rolls, so we're literally having chicken burgers, but I think I'm going to do some salad with it and coleslaw, and yeah, we can have some fries. I think I've picked a really bad time to do this, and I'm just feeling a little bit fragile in myself as well. I make these things never to get off. Unbelievable. Change of plan, those are too small. That's better because I want the yogurts to fit side to side. This one's already got fruits in, so I'm just going to keep the fruits in here. Meat. Onions and garlic. Why notice it, they put these things in the cardboard and you can never get the cardboard out. I'll do that, it's easier. Right. Because I can get 3 in a drawer. Ooh, that's good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to sort this fridge because it's now getting late, and I've got a few bits and pieces to do, sort the kids out and stuff, because yeah, and I'll restart again tomorrow. So I think I am literally a blad? What's a blad? A bed vlogger. Yeah, it is now the day after from starting this fridge and everything. I'm so sorry, it literally, the night just got away with us, and then today I have had appointments and stuff, and I've had school runs to do and bits and pieces in town to obviously sort and things, and I've literally just uploaded a Primark video. Anyways, I'm not kind of like gonna do any more organising tonight because I've still got a few. When your battery dies again, as I was saying before, I kind of got cut off. I'm not going to do any more organisation tonight. It's just, once again, I find myself, it's round about 20 to 5, so I'm literally just sorting the kids' teas. They're having pizza tonight, but I am going to show you my fridge. I'm actually like really pleased with it, so I'm going to open, turn this properly so you can actually get a full view. So I'm opening the fridge, and as you can see on the top I haven't really got much of the kind of like, I mean it was a lot nicer than this, but yeah, we've just got like all the my daughter's vegetarian bits and mine non-cheese bits and whatever, and then at the back this is for anything cardboard, because I'm adamant cardboard is not going to touch these shelves because you cannot get it off. If it gets wet you cannot get it off, it's a nightmare. On this one we've just got meats and things, and then I've got some pop on the bottle shelves. I'm actually like so happy with this. It's like a bit of a life changer, if that makes any sense, because usually I used to put like the juice and stuff on the side. It just means, because I hate clutter, it just means I can get it all put away now. And then on this shelf we've got like yogurts. As you can see, this was a lot tidier yesterday, but the kids have got into it, so I mean it's still a lot more tidy than it was. We've just got all yogurts in here at the moment. This should be in the dairy drawer. There goes my oven to say my pizzas are ready, and then we've just got some more like fruit pots and stuff there, because I don't want to burn anything. And then on this one we've got like what should have been the smoothies and things, but unfortunately with a house of 9 everybody likes the smoothies, so they've all kind of like dug into them, and that's what's left, I'm afraid. Little milk pots, these are the yogurt pots, like the Good Gut immune system ones, yep, the Actimel. And then just at the back some cheese strings. I'm not lying, I mean I am lying, they are not cheese strings, they're jumbo, they're dunkers, so I'm just going to use this one for like dunkers and things. And then we've got the fruit and vegetables. We've used some of the storage pots for like to pop on this shelf, and then we've literally got our dairy shelf. Well, it's actually a dairy box, which this, in fairness, should be in there. So in here we've got like cheeses, eggs and butters and things, and then on the bottom we've just got fruit and veg, which I'm actually really chuffed with, because this is this drawer is like a crisper drawer and it keeps everything fresh for that little bit longer, so I'm chuffed to bits. And then on here I can finally, I have room to put everything, so I've got milks, juices and things, and then I've got like all my condiments and stuff, some eggs, and then all my condiments here. How is everybody doing? It's literally, I think it's been about 3 or 4 days since I last had the camera on. I'm so sorry. Just, yeah, life took over, and unfortunately, like, everything kind of just got in the way. I've got my bag of bits and pieces in front of us. So the plan of action for this afternoon is I've got a cheesecake to make, because I'm going to do a cheesecake with Xander. We're going to make a cheesecake for Easter. It's a Cadbury's cream egg cheesecake. I was going to do Oreo, but then I thought, do you know what? I'll be a little bit more adventurous. I'm always nervous when I do new recipes, especially if I am filming them or vlogging them. So I won't probably include that in this video. I am going to try and keep this just to like an organisational vlog, if that makes sense. So I'm just opening the cupboards now. Right, my lovelies, please, nobody come for me, because, I mean, in fairness, do you know what, it's not that bad, but I just haven't organised it. I'm going to say for about maybe 3 weeks, because every time I reorganise this cupboard, I can guarantee you people go in it, because I'm not the only cook in the house, and they absolutely destroy it. Have I asked how everybody's week's been so far? It is. Or how was your weekend? Did everybody have a nice weekend? What did you do? Unfortunately, I was at work. It was my weekend in, so I couldn't really do much. And now it's half term, and I've got today off, and then I'm back in for the rest of the week. So I'm just trying to find like bits and pieces to do around, like plan around my work and stuff. And I mean, at the moment the weather seems to be kind of with us. It's been raining, so everything's kind of wet, but I'm gonna turn these round. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the kids, and everything's so expensive these days. So I need to, like, if anybody's got any ideas, that's kind of like, apart from parks and things, this is my cupboard, guys. This is my spice cupboard. And then above it, I've got like all my baking bits and stuff like that. This is what we're organising today. Got like pasta and everything in this cupboard. Just excuse my tripod, that's literally because I'm going to be doing a reel for my Instagram with my cheesecake. So if anybody follows me on Instagram, keep an eye out for that reel, my lovelies. And if you don't, I would love if you could give me a following on Instagram. That would be amazing. So yeah, this is me pasta cupboard. I mean, these are my, like, I usually have these all organised and everything, and you can tell that literally, yeah, it's just, I've just left it on purpose because I just wanted to get some bits and pieces. So that's the pasta cupboard up there, and then there's usually tins and stuff on this bottom cupboard. I need to sort all that out. So we've got our pasta one. I was going to pick up some other ones, but I just thought for the time being, oh my god, I'll use what we've got. We've got our pasta rice containers. This is for like bottles and things. So, oh god, I'm gonna be here all afternoon. I'm hoping I need to find somewhere to sit yours so you can actually see what I'm doing. There we go, my lovelies, that's better, isn't it? You're not too close-ups on my ugly mug. Anyways, yeah, so my plan of action is literally to get all this sorted and then go and get freshened up and stuff, and then do my cheesecake with Xander, because I've got my little helper in the kitchen today. Xander's happily to, can we actually see? Yeah, Xander's quite happy to help. I think that's like bottles we're gonna pop in this basket here. So we've got Nando's. I mean, in fairness, that'll probably end up in the fridge. So yeah. Also, my lovelies, what did you think of the new backdrop? You know, when you're on your shelf, because that's usually where I keep you when I'm in the kitchen. Is the backdrop so much better than that other fridge that we had? I'm just so happy with it. I got it on sale from Argos, so I saved, I'm not quite sure. saved about £100, which is actually really good. Soy sauce, some more soy sauce. I wish they wouldn't do this as well. Does anybody else have this issue in their house? Honestly, because there's so many different cooks in the house, instead of like looking to see if there's already one open, they don't, and it just boils my blood, and I am sick of telling them. And I know there's other ways and stuff like that to kind of say, you know, can you not, like, can you make sure? But I have told them 100 times over, because I know somebody will say, can you not tell them not to open more than one of the same thing? I do, all the time, but nobody listens, unfortunately, in my house. Yeah, but it will get used, it'll all get used, so nothing will get thrown away. There's loads, I think. Can we even see what I'm doing? Right, quite, okay, that's better. Right, so you're not gonna see my head. I'm gonna cut my head off. Oh gosh. Oh, we've got like all of these spices as well. Oh, sorry about that. Horrible noise. Disgusting. I'm just using the Flash apple blossom spray at the moment, and it's all made with, well, it's made with plant-based ingredients. The good thing about doing this is, as well, is my cupboards get a good annual clean out. I kind of like to say, like, I tend to do this usually once a month, but I take everything out, reorganise it, and then everybody else kind of like just, yeah, leaves everything where they want it. There's, in fairness, quite a bit to do, and I don't think you want to kind of like see me kind of like sorting all this out properly. So I think, let's have a little idea. I'm gonna have a play around, and I think I'm going to organise like herbs and spices. Obviously, usually the spices are the orange tops and the herbs are the green tops. See where I come up with that, and then any seasonings I'm going to pop in a different basket, and hopefully we've got bottles here, so that'll hopefully kind of like help a lot more. And yeah, I will come back to yous. I'll come back to yous. Can you even see it? It's like, seriously. I will come back to yous when it's like, when I've had a bit of a play about with it and organised it and everything, because this could take some time. And then I'll show you what I came up with, and hopefully the end outcome, and then obviously we'll do this, and then I'll move on to the top shelf. Honestly, if there was a medal going for like clumsiness, I'd win it. Well, that didn't go to plan, did it? Well, not all of it went to plan, but I'm hoping. Right. This, which was I bought for the cups cupboard, didn't work. It's too light, if that makes sense. So basically you put a load of cups on, where you put cups on the back, and it's kind of like, it's, yeah, it's not sitting properly. So I'm a little bit scared to kind of like go ahead with this, because I've got a fear of literally you're gonna take a cup off it and the rest are just gonna go. So it's kind of, I'm either going to take it back to B&M, or, mind you, it's, yeah, the label's been taken off, or I'm going to find a different use for it, possibly hanging it this way. It could maybe be used as some sort of like hook, like a coat rack kind of thing. I'll figure that out. And then this, well, I don't think my cupboards are big enough. I'm certainly not going to get the plates on it, I've tried, so I'm going to go back to the drawing board for this and possibly just use it for what it's meant to be used for in the first place, which is the trays. In fairness, I haven't actually got enough trays. I mean, I haven't got a lot of trays to put on in that anyways, and I just thought maybe like as a dish rack kind of thing, but I'll find something for it. My problem is as many cupboards as I've got, I haven't got enough, if that makes sense. When we first moved into this house, there was literally like a cupboard literally in front of you. There was a cupboard there where there is one now, and then there was that cupboard there. But that cupboard, which is this one here, I'll show you. Like this cupboard here was just a single cupboard. It's there. Was just a single cupboard. It was like about this big, if that makes sense. So we kind of like upgraded the kitchen and everything, you know, with what we could afford at the time. But even still, it's, is it the more cupboards you have, the more stuff you put in them, and you just don't have any space. And yet what kind of like gets me is that we would manage with those smaller cupboards. We actually managed with those smaller cupboards until we could afford to upgrade the kitchen. And then on here, there was just literally a single cupboard, which kind of like sat here. And then this cupboard here was the original cupboard. We just kind of changed the fascias on it. So that's a very old cupboard. And we just thought rather than get rid of it, we would just kind of like updo it, if that makes any sense. Whereas the other ones are all new cupboards, because the small ones weren't worth saving. Unfortunately, there was quite a bit of damage. I mean, this one here, when I open it, you'll see there's quite a bit of damage in that one, but we can hide it with the doors and stuff. So yeah, I think we possibly need more space, if that makes sense, more counter space and more cupboard space, so I'm going to have to look at sorting that. And I'm just going to turn it around because I want to like start to show you the cupboards. So I'm running out of time, and I'm aware that I just want to get this video finished for you guys and uploaded possibly either today, or it'll be up for tomorrow, which is Tuesday. I think I'm going to have to do like a part 2, because these cupboards here, which have got like, sorry, there's a roast in the oven at the moment. These cupboards here, these have got like plates and dishes and all that kind of stuff in, and then this one's the same. And then this one, is it this one? One of these ones have got like baking bits in, and then this one's got like this is more plates and baking bits and stuff. Now this is actually pretty organised. I am actually happy with that, because it doesn't tend to get touched. But this one, I'm just going to leave it because this one is a little bit of a mess. So I've managed to get this cupboard sorted, and I've also run out of storage stuff. I've sorted, because this is the cupboard, I've sorted it the best I can for the time being. I've just put like the kids' cups and stuff on the bottom, and the camera's focusing on my hands. And then I've just put like adult cups and stuff in the middle, and then we've got glasses and plastic beakers and, well, plastic glasses on the top. A ham is something that you eat, but yeah, I am gonna try and get some more storage, I think, but it's pretty expensive. So yeah, not the best, I do believe. But this is now the cupboard with all of the herbs and spices and things. So here I've just literally, we've got seasonings. At the back I've put all the bottles because unfortunately this cupboard, as great as it is, it's such an awkward shape that that bigger container at the back that's holding all the bottles and things didn't work anywhere but there for the time being. So I think I'm going to have another play about with it and probably see what I can do, but for the time being I'm quite happy with it there with all the bottles in. And then herbs I've just put here because we haven't actually got, when I was going through them all, we haven't actually got that many, so I just thought if we pop the herbs there, it was actually my husband's idea to kind of like, because I had this here and the cupboard wouldn't shut, so he said put that at the back, put the herbs there, which is great. And then I've just got like all the curry powders on here, so you can literally just lift them out if you need them. And then all the spices in here, we've got more spices than I realised, and all the stock cubes and like any kind of packets at the back. So I'm quite happy with this. And then up at the top I've just literally put all the flour in one of these baskets. I've got things like the treacle, the syrup, baking powders and stuff in this one, and then at the back we've got like corn flour, panko breadcrumbs and stuff. I ran out of space, well, containers unfortunately, for this sugar, but it's going to be used anyways. And at the back I remembered I had these 2 jars which I used to use for tea and coffee, and I just put them into storage because I knew I would use them one day. And yes, I've just put like light sugar in one and dark brown sugar in the other, that's for cooking. And then we've got my custard powder and the kids' chocolate spread there. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's a big improvement. Whether or not it stays like that is anybody's guess. I'll be back at it next week sorting it out again. And then over here, you've already seen the fridge. Over here, I open this and it's like old Mother Hubbard. It feels like my cupboards are now bare. Again, I ran out of storage containers because they are quite pricey, so I think I'm just going to pick up another couple up as I go along. And I want some more of these like storage jars because I think they're really good. So I've just put the pearl barley in there because it was already open, as I said previous. The red lentils aren't open yet, so they'll be fine. And then I've put the pasta and rice in these containers. I think I'm going to get another one of these containers for some more pasta because I like to buy like linguine, as well as the like this type of pasta, which is basically the whole wheat pasta. And then I've just got rices and some more boxes of rice and things. But what I'm going to do is for like these containers, I'm going to see if I can get some stickers online where I can write dates and obviously what's inside the containers, and then I'm aware of, you know, use by dates and things like that. Mind you, in this house things tend to get used pretty quickly, so it probably won't be an issue. And on the bottom I've just got my tins again. I've sorted all these out. As you can see, we've still got some Stamford Street bits. I don't want to chuck them away, but at the same time I'm not keen on using them, if that makes any sense. If you haven't seen my Stamford Street video, it's yeah, it's just, yeah, watch it, you'll understand. We didn't rate these products very well, but I don't want to chuck them out because they will come in use for something. We will use them at some point, so I've kind of just kept them in the cupboard. And then on this side I've just got a few tins of fruit and stuff, and some stand-and stuffed tortillas which need to be used within this next, I think it's the next 3-4 weeks, so I'm going to use them up I think at some point because I've got mince in the freezer, so I'm going to use them up, and that's it. So my plan of action is possibly a part 2 because I still need to clean under here as well. Ignore this, my lovelies. We've still got the cheesecake and that to make, and we're making roast beef tonight. I haven't had roast beef for a wee while, so just, yeah, we haven't had roast beef for a wee while, so we just thought we would have roast beef. So that's it. My plan of action kind of, I mean, my cupboards have had a good clean out, so that's kind of like a spring clean, and I've sorted with what storage boxes I've had, but I think I'm going to have to get some more because they're just quite expensive, especially if you're buying a lot at one time. So I think over the next couple of weeks I'm just going to pick a couple up, because I want some bits for the cereal cupboard as well. I want some, you know, the cereal containers that you can put in, and then that'll kind of get rid of all the boxes out of the cereal cupboard as well. And then I need to do my plate cupboard, and I need to do under the sink, but yeah, it's just going to take too long, guys, if I do it all, try and do it all in this video. So I am going to end the video here. I will obviously do a part 2, and I'll try and obviously, you know, maybe just like in one of my vlogs or something, I'll like show you what I've managed to get and stuff maybe over the next like month or so. I won't bore you to death with like another full organisational, not unless you want me to do one that is a part 2. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here because, as I said, I've still got a cheesecake to make, we've got a roast to finish. I need to edit this for you guys and still try and find time to put my feet up at some point, to have a cuppa and get sorted for work tomorrow. So I shall see you all in the next vlog. Stay safe, take care, lots of love. If you haven't already, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also check me out on Instagram. And I shall see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.